Hey everyone, we're back. And look, we're back with this beautiful wand that you can actually see a little bit more. This time from my friends over at Modern Goldfish. You can see these lovely stones a bit more. So, you all seem to like conversations that involve looking at the cards and perhaps looking at this lovely wand. So, I wanted to give you more of that. And this week we are fully entrenched into Mercury Retrograde, so keep in mind that if you are experiencing things not going quite the way that you thought they should, or if your communication with especially your partners are not working out so great, just take some time, step back, reflect before you speak, and you will get through these next couple of weeks just fine. So, let's get started and see what are in the cards for us today. So, we'll give these one last little shuffle and see what's going on. All right, so we will start with our spiritual connection card, and here we have the Queen of Pentacles. Next, for our health and happiness, we have the High Priestess. For our love and relationships, we have the Five of Swords. For our business and career, we have the Empress. And last but not least, for our overall card, we have the Fool card. So this is big energy. This feels like this week. We have 3 Major Arcana cards, and so that's always going to give us lots of big energy because it's all about new life lessons. And we also have a court card in here too. So let's see what's going on internally, right up top here. This is a lot of really strong, feminine, receptive, intuitive energy this week. So keep this in mind if you are starting new projects, starting new relationships, thinking about how to settle down in situations. We're going to use this internal energy here. Externally here, we may have some kind of big crazy thoughts that are leading us forward on some new journeys that are moving us towards, again, I get this kind of feeling of settling down, of finding ways to bring comfort and hominess and really lining things up. You know, we're still in this Virgo energy. And so we may be letting this Mercury retrograde continue to wreak a little bit of havoc in what we're thinking. But when I say let, I mean just that we may allow ourselves to have all the crazy thoughts backwards and forwards that we need to. And, then take those thoughts, that energy of those thoughts, and move it forward to start some new projects, start some new opportunities, and ultimately with the goal to still find some comfort, find some ways to kind of settle down and sit in that Virgo energy. So let's see what's going on. I will also be pulling a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck at the end, so make sure to stay tuned for that at the end. Let's get started with our spiritual connection card, and here we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is very feminine energy. This is very creating home, creating comfort for ourselves, for those around us. This is very nurturing energy. So when you're thinking about how to connect to spirit, how to maybe settle yourself down a little bit, you're going to want to use this Queen of Pentacles energy and remind yourself that it's okay to calm down. Everything doesn't have to be a race to the finish. Ultimately, the things that you're building and growing, you're doing that because you want to create a comfortable life for yourself. You want to create maybe family, maybe grow your family. And so all the things that we're racing around to do that we're forced to settle down right now in Mercury retrograde, it all is leading us back to this idea of comfort, this idea of bringing things into ourselves so that we can create this safe, happy home that we want. So that's a beautiful thing. Let that happen. Next, for our health and happiness, we have here the High Priestess. Now, this is the ultimate card of intuition, of going within, pulling back the curtain, and seeing what messages intuition has for us. It's interesting that the baby really stood out for me in this card this week. And this idea of new birth, of creating comfort around new opportunities when you allow yourself to go all the way back to when all you had was your intuition. Before you had other knowledge and worldly knowing, all you had was intuition. And it's going to be important this week, just like we saw in Spiritual Connection, to slow down and just connect within to find what we're really looking for this week. Next, in our love and relationships, here we have the Five of Swords. There's going to be a lot of opportunity this week for you to be misunderstood, for your ideas to get in the way of the words that you want to use. People may hear whatever they want to hear when you're speaking to them. Part of this is this Mercury retrograde that's happening in Libra right now. Be really mindful in your relationships of what you're saying and how you're saying it to people, because what you want to communicate may not be the thing that's actually coming through. You may be talking and people just hear crazy Charlie Brown sounds. Take the time to think first for yourself about what you want to say, how you want to say it, how you want to communicate to people in your life, and then share those messages so you don't scare people off. Next, we're going to move on to our business and career card, and here we have the Empress. Whatever your business is or in your career, think about ways that you can bring people in to help you get things lined up. Think about how you can create a more comfortable environment for people where they want to work, they feel empowered, they feel seen by being part of something bigger than themselves. This week, make sure that when you are working, that you are including other people, that you are bringing people into the fold, because that is what's really going to get people to notice you, to want to work with you, to feel more comfortable with you. And you can do that easily. You have that ability very easily to do that. Last but not least, we have for our overall card, the Fool. And this is about new journeys, new opportunities. But I feel like this week, this is an opportunity for you to start a new journey into your intuition, into going within and finding the answers, not from a place of acquired knowledge, but from a place of intuition. Starting to really connect your intuition on every path that you're taking, whether it is new relationships, whether it's creating comfort and ease at work. Your intuition hasn't been utilized nearly enough. And now is the time. The universe is telling you, you need to really connect within much more as you're taking these new steps, because it feels like you're really ready to start something new, but you've been hesitating because you've been uncertain, and the certainty is going to come when you listen to your intuition. So keep that in mind this week. All right, so let's move these out of the way and let's get an overall message from, this is the Shaman Stream Oracle deck. I love this beautiful deck. Yes, all right. And let's see, here we have Gathering around, the power of community. Like, I couldn't have picked a better card this week. All that we talked about had to do with exactly this: gathering around, thinking about community. It is about having others around you, bringing people in, just like we talked about in the other cards. But it also teaches us that when we bring together community, when we bring others together with us, that it isn't just for their benefit, it's for our benefit as well. We get to learn from others. We get to be supported by others. We get the opportunities to grow because we have other people around us. And one of the passages that I love from the book says, "You are heard by angels, witnessed by the divine, and loved, yes, loved now and always by life itself." You don't have to do things alone. You often think it's either a chore or some kind of service that you're providing others, but it's really a service to yourself. So keep that in mind, that at this time when things might seem a little chaotic, things might feel a little all over the place, that you are creating opportunities for you to grow and to learn and to be the best that you can be while you're providing that for other people. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you all have a wonderful week. Let me know what you think, and stay magical, y'all.